So, hey guys, I just had an idea the other day. I wouldn't call this necessarily the best idea, but ideas are ideas, and sometimes that's more than enough. So, let's grab three of these guys, three of these guys, and then maybe one of these for the time being. And I think Alicia is honestly worthless, so we're not super going to care. And then we'll grab a bunch of these, and actually, I think I might want to cap out actually on Dukiel for the time being because I don't have copies of Regulus. But yeah. So we grab these guys and then we grab Trade In. So we now have copies of Endless Engine and Charge. Do we have anything else we might want to play more copies of? Oh yeah, forgot to put in a regular and okay. Throw in Therion Cross. Then let's throw in hand traps. So this just looks like mostly Therion, but what if we ran Alistair? So if we play Invoked with this, it actually does a few things for us. So notably, first thing first, with Invocation, we can use like any of these guys. So we can use Therion, Lily Borea if we wanted to make for example, invoked Ragin, because all of these guys are not only, for the most part, different types and to different attributes, allowing us to kind of do this. So we'll just grab these and like maybe two copies of Imperm for the time being to kind of round out the deck. Sure. So it could put these guys in the graveyard as well. So Invocation doesn't vanish from hand, it only vanishes from graveyard. It'll just put these guys into the graveyard for us. So with Therion Regulus, I'm not sure if we care about that necessarily. But we also have, I guess, like Alistair and potentially like Cross Sheep. Doesn't really matter here, I guess. So two monsters with different types and different attributes. I guess probably throw in like IP and stuff. Okay. Invoked Kaliga. Throw that in. We have Megalonica, which we actually don't need to run, but we can run it anyways. Invoked Aguades. We can run that. Ragin. Makaba. For good trio. And then like Cocutus. And maybe if I have more copies, I would run certain cards more. Like maybe we'd want like an extra Ragin. Notably, Makaba is pretty good, but I don't want to waste any CP on this right now. But yeah, this for the most part looks good, and let's grab like a couple of copies of Infinite Impermanence to like round out the list. So this is Invoked Therion. And let's just do a quick hand test. It should work like alright. So here we have trade in. So we can do trade in on Dukiel, draw two. And we have Alistair. And then we can do Therion Lily Borea, equipping Dukiel. And then we can send a card. But before we send, I would probably do Therion Charge, sending Dukiel. So draw two more. And now we have Voom as well as Regulus. So here I would probably do special summon Therion King Regulus first, and then I would probably just use the effect of Lily Berea to send Dukiel, and then have Voom equip Dukiel. But actually, right before that, I think now is like a decent time to probably do the funny stuff with Alistair, which we can do as well. So we can also link off Lily Berea with like Artemis or just like Alistair in general to make like IP, for example. So there is that idea as well. So we can throw in like Apollosa and then IP. And I guess might as well do a unicorn access code or something. Doesn't super matter. And I guess we'll throw in like Zeus for fun. Or Baron. Baron might be better than access code. Whatever. And I forgot to put in Artemis anyways. Whoops. We need this. Pretty importante. Then we have something we would need to cut. I guess we don't need Zeus that bad. Just for testing purposes, we're going to mess with this a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Ideally, we would have more copies of the Kind of Foolish Burial. That is nice to have at 3, but I do not have it at 3, so yeah. Okay, Danger Files is usually the best to test. So let's change deck to Invoked Therion. Okay. And let's see what we're cooking with here. So we have Trade In, and we started with Reperfume, so this is just unlucky. But we do end on, like, Alistair at least. Like, Alistair make Makaba. So that was a bit of an unfortunate hand. But I guess I can... Should I? I'm not sure. Again, a reverse miracle. So let's do Meltdown to add Aleister, and this will make it a little bit less likely for us to draw into Aleister. So worth doing that first. Therion charge. And we can trade in here. It doesn't super matter. We just have to draw into like another Therion. Let's see. We have trade in, might as well. Charge and cross, unlucky. How does this even happen? Most of our deck is actually Therion, so any Therion would have done it. I mean, we still end on something, I guess, which is fine. But there's also this aspect, of course, which I'm pretty interested in. So I guess we'll drop Film. Draw 2. And I kind of want to just see, like, any Invoke Park, but essentially the odds of us getting into Invoked is higher because we have a bunch of cards to help us draw more and also get our stuff into the graveyard, which in turn should make it more likely, but somehow we're just super unlucky with it today. Well, happens, I guess. So let's start with Meltdown. So this is kind of what I want to see. But the card I most want to see in my hand is going to be specifically, I guess, a copy of whatchamacallit. Actually, now that I think about it, Crush Heap might not be too bad because I can summon back a Leicester to link line with, but essentially I'd be able to make Ragin if I had a copy of Lily Borea. And Lily Borea will be able to consistently send Aleister to the graveyard. So this banishes from field. Okay. Right now, I think the starting point is probably to do Endless Engine Agura System. We can do this, I guess. We can try high roll if we want, but it doesn't super matter. But if we want to insulate this play, we could have actually done this first. And I actually forgot to put in the stuff for Aleister, the Invoker of Madness, if I wanted to do that, but it's fine. So here we'll probably want the field spell anyways though. But we can't really send Lily Berea. So let's just hope we draw good. Pray. Add charge. I will simply draw exactly what I need to. Oh, trade in. Wow. Too little too late. Unlucky. Well, we can still make Makaba here. But we can't really. Like, if we make Ragin, this banishes Lily Berea, so I'm just kind of throwing. But essentially that board ended on Omni Negate plus Makaba, which is, like, not that bad. In fact, it might have been able to do a little bit more. Not 100% certain. Well, alright, let's try to be reasonable and not high roll, because high rolling has never paid off, unfortunately for me. Oh, we already opened Invocation, unlucky. They're in Coliseum. So we don't have any targets for Invocation without Alistair. But I mean, our board there isn't that bad. Surprisingly enough. Well, I would probably want to high roll this. Add from deck to the hand. Oh wait, I can't high roll anything. Oh right, my Therions are all stuck in hand. Unlucky hand. Didn't get any of the, like, more than 12 ways. Like, I essentially put how many ways? Yeah, like more than 12 ways to get a Therion into hand. Triple Therion charge. Excuse me, what the hell? Okay. Lily Brea. Okay, this hand is, like, adequate. We'll do this. This. At Invocation. Then here we can make Makaba if we wanted. With the Artemis and the Alistair, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to add a copy of Regulus here. This is the kind of end board I kind of wanted to see. This is only like a 2-card combo essentially, right? Or like 3-ish. This shouldn't be that hard to do. Essentially. Okay. So then we use the effect of Lily Berea. And then we'll send Lily Berea to the graveyard. Don't want Lily Berea anymore. And then we'll grab Cross. And then here we can just keep that Artemis. So having a low attack monster actually is not the worst thing in the world. So we have some options here actually. We can make Megalanica, we can make Urgatrio, we can make Makaba, we can make Ragin. So here I will just make Ragin because I feel like making Ragin. But honestly, the best option, considering my hand, is probably to make Invoked Makaba. So I will stop throwing, actually. Okay. And this hand is going to be okay. Could be better, though. And set cross, pass. So we're looking at Omni Negate, Spell Negate, or Monster Negate. And of course we have Therion Cross as well. So let's start off with Cross, I guess, and banish this. Okay, resolve. Send a card. Nice. Went -2. And then this actually banishes a card. So I don't think there's actually anything really good for me to Ash in this deck, so we simply will not. Repeat of last time, right? Essentially. Ash Danger Nessie. Jackalope effect. And now we can wait. Unlucky, they hit Snow. We'll have to let that resolve probably. Dark World dealings, not the best here for us. It's honestly a bit too risky for this to resolve, so we'll have to put Regulus in the graveyard for this one. Okay. Are you serious? Levier? What is Levier summoning back? We still have a play next turn probably, but this is really annoying. Yep, Nightmare Cerberus. Okay, that's fine. So that's 1,600 attack, Aleister is 1,000. Okay, understandable. So we have Reaper Foom, but even if we didn't have Foom, we can do this. Aleister, effect. Grab Invocation. And then we have Invocation effect. So we can summon whatever, right? Here is a decent chance to summon Aguades. If this card is special summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. And once per turn, you banish one future monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the banished monster's attack. That is an option we have. So here, that is a decent option to make, I guess. I would prefer, like, making something that has an interaction. So I think the best option to go here is actually Fire. So we'll go Trio. I think is the best one. So let's do that. So we'll use Ash Blossom Geospring and Aleister. Summon Purgatrio in attack. This is usually fine. So pretend I did not draw this Foom, right? So we'll still Invocation him. And now we have like a 3,500 guy that can attack all of our opponent's monsters, and it also has defense piercing. But we essentially could just do this. That gets destroyed. That triggers Therion Discalcium for me to add back. I can now add back Therion King Regulus. If I had another guy on field with low attack, I would have simply attacked into my opponent there. So if I drew Foom like I did, I could also activate Foom effect and then Lily Berea effect, and then sending Lily Berea to the graveyard to add another copy of Discalcium would be fine. And then we can attack our opponent with the Foom. And that would allow Therion Discalcium to send a copy of Endless Engine, which allows me to grab back Cross. So yeah, that works pretty well. So essentially what we're looking at doing is something a little like this. So we're going to target this. And this is a machine, huh? Okay. Whatever. So to make the most mileage out of our cards, we're going to send Discalcium here to add another copy of Discalcium. And I should not have activated that yet, but it's fine. Let's just grab a regular. Doesn't super matter here. Sending Lily Berea because we need a guy in the graveyard. And we got a Lily Berea. Let's just drop that Lily Berea as well. Draw 4. Now we have Meltdown as well, but we don't have any usage for Meltdown right now as of currently, so that is fine. Okay. Then we grab this. And we could also do Therion Irregular as well, which we might as well do. And this just gives us more targets. So here we're back to like Omni Negate at least. And nope. Let's send this copy of Lily Berea. So if we had Endless Engine, There's so much we could do, but oh well. Essentially though, same play as last time. I haven't really gotten a chance to recycle this, but it's alright either way. We just built a small amount of advantage here. So, we'll do this again. We'll add, I guess, a copy of Yugioh is fine. Let's charge. Sending the Librea. More of these guys, sure. Whatever is fine. Add Invocation. We can special summon here if we want. This also helps put more guys in the graveyard, essentially. I guess, why not? None of these guys do anything because we're just not lucky with it. And just go Apo here, doesn't super matter. Effect. Regen. Oh, we can use this Levier actually, that's funny. We have another Alistair now, so whatever. There's Regen. That's Invocation effect to put back Invocation and Alistair. Let's activate Invocation again. We're going to special summon Regen, but again. So, like this. And now we have, on our end board, double Book of Moon. And Moderate Protection. We have bounce a card back. Apollosa Negate 4, which you probably can't beat over this because of Therion Discalcium. You would need to attack over this twice. And of course, we have Therion King Regulus Omni Negate. So yeah. This might not be completely optimal, but it's perfectly playable, and it's a bit goofy, but yeah. I feel like one more engine might be like necessary. So the primary issue that I see with this is that we don't have enough bodies to get into Apollosa. It's not really a big thing, but I guess putting in like something like a Snake Eye might help. So here, this hand is okay, and I guess so. Bullline is our fire, and we have Reaper Fume. Okay, that's fine. So here we still don't end on anything like super awful, right? I'm mostly wanting to open multiple Therions with like Alistair, which I haven't seen yet, which is unfortunate, I guess, right? But still okay. So we can still make Macabre with these two, right? Then we have Charge in hand, right? We start with Charge, yeah. And then we'll just set 2. I'll also add this back, might as well. Possible I'd want to be able to keep the Alistair for the next turn, but whatever. Speaking of which, this might be decent with like some Thunder Dragon stuff. That's also worth considering, I guess. Maybe I'll try that next. Mothman. This will just banish it with Cross. And hope it hits something like it shouldn't hit, and will be better. Brow, unlucky. Goes even. Okay. Danger Nessie. Draw 1. Okay. We have infinite impermanence here. Okay. That's okay. Each player draws one, discards one. Yeah, we can't do that. Okay. Get rid of charge. Nope. I don't think so. Danger Jackalope. Wow, that's unlucky. Last card was a danger. And it hit. There was a 50-50 chance it would have done like literally nothing. Okay. Nightmare Cerberus. I already activated this, right? Okay. Then we just impermit, I guess. What did it discard? Dealings? Okay. If it beats over this, we just summon a line, so it doesn't change anything. Mothman. Oh my god, this is so annoying. There's nothing good I could draw off of this, right? Oh, never mind, there was something good. Lily Berea. Cool. Now we have options again. What's the attack value on this? 2,100? Okay, that's fine. So we'll start off with this, and we got Yugioh. How nice. Okay. Yugioh, Lily Berea. So we can do this, and Alistair's actually pretty small, so that's actually nice. So what we can do here is we'll do send Lily Berea. This will add us a copy of Therion Dyscoloseum. Activate Therion Dyscoloseum. This will add Regulus, because that only makes sense to do, I guess. And we'll equip Boom. That should be fine. Yeah. Right? Then we'll normal summon Alistair. So this is when the deck really shines. So, okay, grab Invocation. Now we do battle. First thing we do is attack with Alistair. Nice. And then this allows us to send a card to the graveyard. So we'll send Endless Engine Argyro System. Next, we'll run over. Now this will trigger Therion Dyscoloseum again. So this is what we've been wanting to see. So that will add Lily Berea. And now we're gonna attack. So if we really want to, we could technically win for game, but I'm just showing like the grind on the deck for the time being. So Endless Engine Argyro System. We're going to use this to add back Cross. So we're going to add Cross to the hand, of course. Set Cross. And then we're going to Invocation. Ragin. Now let's use Alistair, Lily Berea. We'll just put Ragin here because why not? Book of Moon effect. Oh boy. And let's grab Alistair. And here we can technically also special summon Boline, which we don't need to do right here, but yeah. So right here on our board we have Monster Negate, Battle Protection, Destruction Protection for specifically our Therion monsters. We have Therion King Regulus here, which is an Omni Negate, Therion Reaper Fume Bounce. We have Flip a monster face down, and we have a Monster Negate with Invoked Makaba. So overall, pretty strong inboard, considering we just built upon it more with just the stuff we set up the last turn. And nope, I don't think so. So here we actually can retain the protection if we send like Boline instead of Yugioh, but we don't need Yugioh at all, so we'll just send Yugioh. And we're good. So we kind of need our opponent to control some form of monster to crash into it, kind of, to trigger the battle destruction protection effect. But if it doesn't come up, I guess it doesn't come up, right? So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. And yeah, this is the deck list. If you're interested in making some adjustments, because that there are like some small issues with this, but whatever. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.